What's going on, guys? Aaron here, checking in with you on Transformation Tuesday. And today I just want to quickly touch on discipline and putting the work in. Literally just heard a song, only about 10 seconds of it, because I actually had just finished recording a different video and realized I had more to say. And I don't remember who sings it, but the lyric is, and I'm going to botch this too, but it's just fresh in my head. Why wait for tomorrow to be good if I can be great today? And that, I've heard this lyric a few hundred times, 1,000 times. I hear it all the time. And I love it because it makes a lot of sense to me. Because it's all about that discipline and putting the work in. And this also stems down to success. And I've talked about failures and success. And when you see those quote unquote successful people, a lot of us question, was it handed to them? How hard did they actually work for it? And it really is a double-edged sword. Because there's certain people, and I know certain people very closely, that were given things. And they built their success off of that. Did they work hard after that? Absolutely. Did they have to work hard to start that initial success? No. When they start by getting, handouts or money and stuff like that, it's a lot easier to build success off of, and I get that. Everyone else has built success from discipline, and I consider myself a fairly successful person. I've got a full-time job that I tried for a few years to get, and I got. I've got a roof over my head. I've got 2 vehicles. One that I'm very proud of because it was, again, one of my dream vehicles that I never thought in a million years I'd get. And I'm driving in it now. I worked very hard to get where I am. And a lot of that has come from discipline. And it took me falling down a rabbit hole, so to speak, for that cliche, hitting rock bottom, to realize that I needed to make a change. That I needed to build discipline to come out on top in this world. And I'm not on top by a long shot. I'm on top compared to where I was. And to me, that is more important. Am I still striving to get on top and be the best? Absolutely. That's me. I'm a competitive person. I always want to be the best at what I do. Am I? No. And I know that. Am I going to learn from the best and take that into my own lessons and improve myself? Abso-fucking-lutely. But it took me being a full-blown alcoholic and being close to 275, 300 pounds with no real direction, nothing to keep me going. I have and still do my wonderful wife and my 2 kids. They kept me going, but I wasn't there for them the way I had to be, because I was spending more time drinking, doing drugs, eating, not exercising, just wasting myself away. And I wasn't there for them. And that was a very hard realization for me. And once I did realize that, I had to start building that discipline. And that's exactly what I did. And it didn't come overnight, guys. Discipline is not built overnight. It takes 21 days to build a habit. The problem is, what do people do after that habit? So I say it's 22 days. It takes 21 days to build a habit, 22 days because it's what you do the day after you've built that habit. That is the important thing. Are you going to continue with that habit you built? And this goes for positive and negative things. For me, it was daily exercise. And it took a while to build that discipline. And then it is now going to the gym on a daily basis. If not the gym, then my basement studio. I work out every single day. Some days are active recovery days. They're very light workouts. Sometimes it's just fucking stretching. But I had to build that discipline to get there. I had to find the discipline to not drink. I had to find the discipline to watch my diet. And that is huge for so many people. You hear it all the time. Abs are built in the kitchen, not in the gym. And that is 100%, well, I'm 98% right. Because you can still grow your abs. That's a video for a different time. But if you got a layer of fat over it because you're not moving and you're eating way too much food, you're not going to see them. It takes discipline to get there, guys. It takes discipline in every aspect of your life. And I'm seeing this more and more and realizing it myself more and more. I don't think people realize the discipline it takes to get out of bed and go to work. And most of society, well, actually, I don't even know anymore, 60%, because I think the unemployment rate is skyrocketing. Again, video for a different time. I know there's a lot of circumstances where people can't work. There's a lot of circumstances where people don't want to fucking work. Again, video for a different time. But being able to get up every day, get dressed, and get your ass to work takes discipline. Period. It starts with motivation. What's that motivation? Well, money. I got fucking bills to pay. I gotta go to work. I need to pay my bills. You know, I want to have decent things. Do I need decent stuff? Do I need nice things? No. Do I want it? Yeah. But at the same time, what's going to happen to it when I die? Right? All the money you make will be forgotten one day. It'll be gone. All the items you buy will be sold off, thrown in the garbage. You know, some might be kept. They might be family heirlooms. The days of that are even gone. Because they just don't make things like they used to, unfortunately, for that cliche. Anyway, you have that motivation to get up to go to work, right? Now it's discipline. Now I got a routine every single morning. My wife wakes me up within 30 seconds to a minute of her coming in to wake me up, because she gets up at stupid o'clock, and I'm talking like 4 o'clock in the morning. You know, she's downstairs making a fucking coffee. I generally toss and turn, so I'm awake when she gets up, but I'm still in bed, and sometimes I fall back asleep. 5:30, she comes up and she wakes me up. Within a minute of her doing that, I'm up, I'm out of bed. And I'm straight in the washroom, and I start my morning routine. Every single day, unless I'm sleeping in. But even when I get up, it's the same thing, because I've built that discipline, I've built that habit to get up and start my day the same way. I make my bed every single morning. First thing I do when I get out of bed, boom, I make my bed. My half of it. We don't share a blanket. We're fucking weird. People say that. I think we're smart. She's 1,001 degrees. I like it cold. I have a different blanket than she does. She likes the fucking fancy fluffy duvets. I can't stand that shit. I like my blanket. We're fucking weird. What can I tell you? Anyway, we don't share a blanket. And I love it that way. And so I get up and I make my bed. And then I get ready for work. Well, not even for work. I get ready for the gym, because that's the discipline that I have built. The night before, I get all my clothes and everything set out. I commented to my wife about this yesterday because we don't have the discipline to live out of our drawers. We live out of laundry baskets. It is what it is. Do we have dressers? Yep. I got clothes in them. They're just half the time not in my rotation right now. I wash something and then it's clean, and then I got my clean basket and I dig shit out, and then a few days later I got to do laundry again. That's a discipline that I'm trying to fix. It's going to take a while to do. But I set my clothes out, and I actually commented to her about this morning. I guess it was last night, because she's like, well, I'm going to be up early and I don't want to wake you up. I'm like, then get your clothes ready now. She's like, but I don't want to. And I'm like, okay, then you can't complain about it. Like, that's the discipline you got to build. Set your clothes out. So every night I do. I've got my gym bag packed every night. I unpack, the dirty stuff from the day before. I got my work clothes and, my deodorant, all the toiletries and everything. I pack my bag, get it ready to go, and then I've got my gym clothes on top. So all I got to do is get dressed in the morning and grab my bag, and I'm out the door. And that took a lot of discipline to get to. Discipline's hard, guys, but once you build it and you get that routine in your life, everything just becomes a lot simpler. And we save a lot of time. And it might not seem like it at first. You're gonna go, well, Aaron, you just said that you take time at night to pack your bag. Yeah, I do. And that's generally as soon as I get home from work. I do it right away, right? It takes me all of 5 minutes to do. If I'm doing this in the morning when I'm waking up and I'm groggy and I'm just, I haven't had my shower yet and I'm tired and I didn't sleep good, is it gonna take me longer? Maybe, maybe not. But I'm already awake when I do it the night before, and I'm already ready, and I just get it done and it's over with, and then I don't have to worry about it. It's like finishing a project for work, and things are just humming along. They're going great, right? You're getting the project done, but it's 5 o'clock. You're like, well, you know what? It's quitting time. We'll finish it tomorrow. Or do you stay the extra half hour to an hour and just get it done because you're on a roll, right? That's going to go both ways. Some people are going to leave. Other people are going to finish it. I'm one of those people. I'll probably finish it. A few months ago, no, would have been the opposite. Fuck it. I'm just going to go home. I'll deal with it later. Now, I'd rather get it done. Because when I wake up that next day, I don't know what's going to happen. I might get caught in the whirlwind. I might get pulled in a different direction and not be able to finish what I got started. So it's about finding that discipline to do that. Finding the discipline to eat healthy. Finding the discipline to go to the gym. I want to be that 80-year-old guy that, I don't need help wiping my ass. I don't need help getting up the stairs, sitting on one of those fucking electric chairs that I'd probably, hook up a power source to and just and get fucking zipped up the stairs and end up launching through the ceiling or something. That wouldn't happen because I'm not good at electrical, so I wouldn't be able to do that. My brother's on the other side of the country. He knows how to do that shit, but I'm like, hey, come and hook this up for me so I can zip up the stairs. No, because I want to be that motherfucker that's going to climb the stairs. I want to get up those stairs. And that takes discipline, guys. All right, I've ranted for 14 fucking minutes. Take it or leave it. I was happy. I got a comment on one of my other vlogs because I'd stopped doing this for a while. And it made me realize that there is people out there that are watching and taking stuff away from it. And if I can help one person, my job is done. And I reached one person. So thank you. I appreciate that if you're watching this. I'm going to start putting more content out. It's going to be more science-based things. I've been doing a shit ton of research on stuff. Every now and then I'm going to have my philosophical talks like these. And some days I might just have a fucking rant. I don't know. I'm going to start throwing everything up there. I do a lot of driving. I got a lot of time to be stuck in my own head and decide what's important to me and what discipline I need to work on. So thank you guys very much for all the love and support. It is December 19th, so Christmas is around the corner. I hope you guys all have a wonderful holiday season for whatever it is for you. That's all I got for you. So happy holidays. Own your lives. Get after it. Cheers.